It's time to wind down the show here, bring it to a close the only proper way with our no class picks of the week.
You're just a jealous,
no class,
lazy bum.
No class pick.
Okay. So my pick this week is we go to a work event for me.
Okay.
Formal attire. You were there, by the way.
I know I'm there. I just don't know what you're going to talk about.
All right.
I know I'm there.
You made it sound like I was telling you something that you didn't know.
No.
Okay.
I'm just curious to know what you're going to say.
All right, cool. We're on the same page now. Okay. So
you're there. Yes.
Formal attire, classy event.
Class.
And there was an open bar.
For sure.
So we got a couple drinks throughout the night. My plan always, thinking ahead, even going to the event, was we got to have cash to tip the bartender.
Yeah, you did. You planned ahead.
I did. So we waited a little bit until almost the end of the night, and it ended up that all we had was a 10 and a 100.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, well, sure, we'll just break the 100. It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
So we go up with his tips, by the way, because there's no cash because it's an
the
open bar.
end of the
Nobody's
night.
paying.
Yeah.
Right. It's the only money that there's going to be there is cash. And so I order our last drink and we say, hey man, I go, can you give us some change? I go, we'll give you this hundo and just give us whatever, $85 back or something like that. And he looks at us with this despair, and he goes, I wish I had that much. And I said, you got to be kidding me. I said, people aren't tipping you? And he said, he's like, nah. It's basically nothing, getting nothing from these people. And I felt so bad for this guy.
Too.
I literally did this.
I know.
No. Tragedy. After 4 hours and hundreds of drinks, this guy didn't even make $85 in tips. Are you kidding me?
I thought that people tipped.
I mean,
I
they
thought that
should.
was a thing.
It's so no class.
You're getting
I can't
free
even believe.
drinks.
You're getting free drinks. You don't even have to pay. All you got to do is
really-
give this person a tiny little bit of it.
Yeah, strange.
And they
Even
don't.
$1.
Even $1.
Because if everyone had given $1, he would have well over $100.
Yeah, totally.
So wild to me.
I was shocked. It was
Me too.
so no class to me. I was
Yeah.
ashamed to be a part of that group that gave no money.
Oh, man.
I mean,
yeah.
it's not even being cheap.
That was
It's
rough.
just come on.
Just not even thinking about it.
Not thinking about it at all.
That's what it is.
Not thinking that there's a human doing this work.
Very, very, yeah.
It's not an ice bucket. It's a dude who's making you a drink.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it was weird. And they had a tip thing out. So it wasn't a thing where the company was absolutely no tips, it's all
Right.
included,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. We
No.
don't know if it
We-
was included. Hopefully
we don't
they did,
know.
but
We hope.
I don't know. Yeah.
No,
it was
rough.
bizarre.
So we ended up having to give him the 10. I wanted to give him the 15, but all I had
Right.
was the 10 or the 100. So I was like, dang, I gave him the
Yeah,
10 and
sorry
hung my
to-
head in shame and walked away from there. Good Lord.
Tip 'em.
Anyway, no class.
That is a good one.
What do you got?
I forgot about it. Okay. So Brian and I went to a wedding this past month.
Lovely wedding.
Beautiful event. Gorgeous.
Congratulations, Sabrina and Casey.
Love them.
Enjoy Jamaica.
Lots of champagne and dancing to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And lots of champagne.
Yeah.
And lots of champagne.
Okay.
So, our Lyft driver from our hotel to the wedding was a new experience for me because he decided we were a good audience and embarked on a storytelling adventure that left me making this face. For the listeners, my face says, ew, no, gross, please stop talking. Now, I'm no stranger to dudes sharing some nasty talk, as I'm sure every woman out there can attest. It's mad awkward and skeevy, but this was a new experience in that we were literally trapped in this guy's car, forced to listen to his stories about how our cheap-ass Travelodge that we were staying at used to be a happening place where he and his friends would do a bunch of coke and some other things that I don't want to repeat. I don't need to know where my Lyft driver's ding-dong has been and how great said ding-dong felt and who was near the ding-dong. I don't need to know anything about anyone's ding-dong, except yours. Get that thing away from me, sir. I don't care if it's just words. You have assaulted my imagination.
It was so gross. Things go down in the Travelodge. Did not
guess
know.
so.
Did not No.
Didn't know.
But no, that was the grossest I've ever heard from a Lyft driver.
Yeah, from a Lyft driver.
Completely inappropriate, raunchy, not asked for.
No.
Did not ask him to do this.
No. Really okay with silence.
Really cool with it.
Super okay with that.
Really cool with it.
And yes, I'm aware that I'm literally Jess from New Girl and I can't say the word perners on air.
That's cool.
Perners.
No.
Perner.
We don't need to say that. We say
A
peen.
penna. A peen.
We say peen.
A pa. Anyway.
It's okay. Yeah. Silence your Lyft driver before he goes too far. If he starts talking about if they start talking about good times,
Oof.
you don't need to hear about someone's good times.
This is one of my downfalls because I laugh at a lot of things.
Yeah.
So if I start laughing, sometimes people tell me shit that I should not hear.
Yeah.
Because they're like, "Oh, she thinks I'm funny."
I was just like, "Oh, he's gonna stop eventually."
No, he did
He
not.
did not stop.
He did not.
He did
stop.
not stop, dude.
Anyway,
All right.
that's my pick.
That's a solid one.
Thanks.
Gross.
Gross. Hashtag gross.
All right, guys, that is our show. Thanks so much for being here and hanging with us. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks for the Oscar every single week that you give us just by listening.
Our life is an Oscar.
It is. Reach out to us everywhere. We are on Twitter @thatsnoclass, Instagram @thatsnoclass. We love emails. thatsnoclass@gmail.com. Also on TikTok. And as always, we want your no class picks. Tell us if you ever seen anything wild at the Travelodge or had a Lyft driver who is wildly inappropriate. 8777 no class. Call. Don't be afraid, guys. I've heard some people say it's weird. They call and they're like, it's weird. There's nobody there. It's just a voicemail.
It goes to our email. This is what I was going to say.
Okay.
To people who might want to call in but are a little bit nervous.
Yeah, we don't answer the phone.
First of all, don't answer the phone.
We're not there.
Second of all, I will cut out any pauses or weird stuff that maybe might make you sound like a dum-dum because no one wants to sound like that. I get it.
Yeah. No, we'll make you sound great.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Make you sound better than us. Promise.
Yeah. But if you think that there's going to be somebody there, or you're like, this is going to be awkward. There's nobody there.
No.
It just gets recorded and sent straight to
like a voice memo.
It's just a voice memo. There's no interaction there if you're worried about that.
Right.
So it's totally cool. It's safe. It's a safe place.
Safe space.
We'll make you look great.
Yeah, we will.
It's gonna be awesome. All right.
That's funny.
But we do love hearing from you guys, so go ahead and call. Communicate in any way you want.
Mm-hmm.
We love having your stories. So
stay classy.
Stay classy and have a great week.